If you're watching this video, you're someone who probably wants to improve, you want to empower yourself, and you want to elevate yourself in every setting that you're in. You came to the right place. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing part 2 of my Cultivating Confidence series. If you watched part 1, that was talking about all of the subconscious things that we do physically to appear more confident to other people. And today we're going to be talking about the mentality behind confidence and ways that you can work on yourself mentally. If you're watching this video, you're someone who probably wants to improve, you want to empower yourself, and you want to elevate yourself in every setting that you're in. You came to the right place. I'm going to be giving you 4 tips to work on your confidence mentally. So for anyone who feels like they might not be coming off confident to other people, you may be feeling insecure in yourself, and you actually just want to start making changes in yourself mentality wise, I've got you, boo. Also, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a robe, it's because I found this. It's from the Sleep Code. I wish I had a t-shirt like this, but it's super comfy and cute. The first thing that you want to do whenever you're trying to build confidence mentally, confidence is about the promises that you keep to yourself. So if you're someone who always is talking about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you never actually accomplish or follow through with any of the things that you say that you're going to do, you are not going to feel confident, because if you can't keep the promises that you make to yourself, you're not going to have any belief in yourself. And part of confidence is having self-belief. So how are we going to fix this, and what are we going to need to do to be able to change this self-concept that we have of ourselves? We are going to start making promises and keeping them, whether that's promises with your friends, whether that's promises to yourself to reach your goals. It does not have to be anything crazy, and it does not have to be anything big, but you need to start making promises and actually keeping them. It can be something as small as, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. And when you say you're gonna wake up at 7 a.m., you're actually gonna wake up at 7 a.m. You're not gonna be the girl who says, I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. and hits snooze 3 times, and then tells your friends you're gonna be somewhere by 5 p.m. and shows up at 5:30. That is not gonna help build confidence in yourself, and it's not gonna help other people have confidence in you either. The reason that you need to do this and it's important is because only you believe in yourself. You're the only person who can really create that belief in yourself. And if you're not following through with any of the things that you say you're gonna do, if you say you're gonna start a project, if you say that you're going to change the way that you eat, and you never actually do these things, of course you're not gonna feel confident, because you never actually have a record of things that you have started and accomplished, or things that you said that you would do and accomplished. If you have to second guess yourself, that is going to make you feel insecure, because you're gonna think, wow, I said I'm gonna do this, but I never actually do anything I say I'm gonna do, and other people don't think that I'm gonna do these things, so you're naturally gonna feel insecure, because it's the fear of being seen and having other people judge you, and it's also judging yourself. So start doing the things that you're going to say, because that is one of the most important ways to build up mental confidence in yourself. The second thing that you need to focus on building confidence mentally is that confidence is humility. You have to know how to be humble. You have to understand that confidence and arrogance are 2 different things, and they will present themselves in different ways. Confidence is believing in yourself and knowing that you can do things and knowing that you know certain things, but it's also being open to feedback. It's being open to people telling you maybe that's not correct, or I feel like this and you do that, and actually being open to change. Confident people are open to learning and pivoting. So if you feel like you're getting a lot of feedback at work and you're like, oh, I can't do anything right, confident people don't think like that. Confident people think, wow, let me think about ways that I can actually get better, or this person is giving me feedback because they believe in me, because I am capable of doing better. So whenever you receive feedback, or someone tells you that they don't like something that you're doing and it actually makes sense, don't take this feedback from a place of insecurity. Look at it from the scope of, I'm gonna get better, I'm not gonna take offense, and they're only saying this to me because they have the belief that I can stomach this. Confident people look at every situation as a situation to take in knowledge and pivot and get better and increase their knowledge and increase the person that they are, which is why you're even watching this video. People who watch these videos know that they can be better, know that they have something in them, and know that they want to elevate. Confident people embody that same mentality. So think mentally, taking as much as you can from other people and making yourself the best version of yourself, but being humble, knowing that being the best doesn't always mean that you have to be arrogant. It doesn't mean that everyone around you has to know, knowing that you can be confident and humble at the same time. The third one is, have you ever heard the saying, fake it until you make it? A lot of people don't like that saying, but confidence can be faked to a degree. I don't think it's the worst saying in the world, because sometimes you have to start embodying who you are before you're actually that person. Some people call that fake. Some people call that manifestation. Some people call that self self-actualization and realization, or your self-concept. Confidence is something that you put on and take off, because confident people aren't confident at every second of their life, and they're not confident in every single situation. Sometimes they have to embody it. Sometimes they have to conjure it. Sometimes they have to create that confidence for themselves. Confidence is something that you can fake to a degree at first. What do I mean by this? I think about this in the way that some people start careers like being an influencer, or people start businesses and they actually have no idea what they're doing, but they have the confidence in themselves to pretend like they know what they're doing, or just stepping out on faith. Confident people are able to put on this mask of, I'm going to just act like I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to act like I believe in myself before the actual physical evidence shows up in this world. Being able to say, I might not have any idea what I'm talking about in this presentation, but I'm gonna go out there and I'm going to act like I know what I'm talking about. I did this so much in college. I would have presentations due for my communications classes, and maybe there was some concept that I didn't feel super sure about, but what I did was I went up there and I acted like I knew exactly what I was talking about. Even recently in one of the job interviews that I did, it was like an analytics position, and I know nothing about analytics, and I had to go and present and act like I knew what I was talking about. I got the entire presentation wrong because I genuinely did not know what I was talking about, but I went in there so confident that they were like, we somehow believed what you were talking about even though we weren't saying anything correct. This is what confident people do, is like, even if you don't necessarily feel like you're ready, even if you don't necessarily know everything about a topic, even if you don't necessarily feel like you're confident in that moment, it's the act. It's putting on that mask. It's conjuring it up in that moment. Just because you don't feel like inside that you're confident, other people will not be able to tell from the outside if you put on that confidence. Let's give an example. People will admit insecurity by pointing out things that they don't like about themselves before others have the chance, and you do not want to do this. Mentally, that is showing your insecurity, when instead we want to put on and show confidence. So for example, if you're wearing a dress and maybe you don't like the way that it fits you around the waist, but you really like this dress and you want to be able to wear it out, insecure people will make a point to talk about the insecurity before other people can even bring it up. So your friend compliments the dress and it's like, oh, you look beautiful today. And you're like, oh, I really like it, but I just don't like the way that my waist looks. That is insecurity. We do not do that. So even if you feel like you don't like the way that it fits around your waist, when someone compliments you, you're gonna say, thank you. I really love this dress too. That's it. Because 90% of the time, they don't even know what you're feeling insecure about, or they don't even see it, and you pointing it out is just going to make you look insecure. I also think about this, and this is something that you need to learn mentally. When someone gives you a compliment, you don't have to give a but. You don't have to say thank you and then put yourself down, which a lot of people do as a way to feel humble or as a way to start conversation. Like, I really like your hair. Oh, thank you, it's fake, it's extensions. When someone tells me they really like my hair, I'm like, thank you, I appreciate it. There's moments where people are like, oh my gosh, your hair is so long. I'm like, thank you. If you're indicating that you're trying to figure out whether my hair is real or not, you won't know until you actually ask me the question, because I'm confident in my hair. I bought this hair. It's mine. It's in my head. So thank you. That is confidence. It's being able to put something on even though maybe you don't feel like it. Maybe it's like you know a secret that other people don't know about yourself. It's about keeping that secret to yourself. Okay? The last thing when it comes to confidence, it's all about your energy. It's about vibrating higher. Insecurity can come off in low energy, low vibration. It's feeling like, oh, I don't want to be here, or, crossing your arms when you're sitting in a group and just like not really paying attention and not being a part of that group. Confidence is being able to bring your energy up, because people can feel confident people. You can tell when someone comes to a test and they know exactly what the answers are, because they're going to come in the test, they're going to sit down, they just have this energy about them. You know when someone walks into a room and they feel confident, even though you haven't heard anything that they've said, it's the energy that they walk in. They walk in with their head held high. There's good energy about them. That is the energy that we're gonna start bringing into these rooms. Again, it's not arrogance, it's not cockiness, it's I'm sure of myself. I walk in here, I scan the room, I have good energy. If you talk to me, I'm approachable. Confidence is all of that. You wanna start conjuring good energy everywhere you go. Stop being in your head. Stop talking to yourself negatively. Stop this narrative of, oh, someone's gonna notice that my dress is fitting this way, or someone is gonna notice that maybe I didn't paint my toenails today. No one is gonna notice that unless you bring attention to it. So bring the energy of, I'm a baddie, I feel good, I'm happy, I'm gonna bring all this good energy to the conversation. That is you. If you didn't watch my first video on cultivating confidence, subconsciously, the physical things that we may show people to indicate that we're insecure, go ahead and watch that video, come back to this one and watch it again in case you need that little boost of what to do and how confident people feel mentally. If you guys like this series, I will continue to make these videos for you and inspire you because we're all elevating together. We're gonna be the best versions of ourselves, we're gonna be the most confident versions of ourselves, and we're gonna be the healthiest and happiest versions of ourselves. Mwah! See you in the next episode.